Welcome to our channel dedicated to global news. Discover the latest updates and stories. Join us as we cover important events. Stay with us for expert analysis. Engage with our community of viewers. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for joining us on this journey.
Hello everyone. Today's shocking story uncovers how British-made weapons have contributed to the deaths of Palestinians in Gaza, sparking outrage and urgent calls for accountability. In January 2024, a bomb struck a villa in Gaza housing international doctors, including British nationals, working for medical aid for Palestinians. The attack left 2 staff injured and the building in ruins. The villa was a designated deconflicted site, meant to be protected under international law. Despite this, it was directly targeted, raising serious legal and ethical questions. A United Nations investigation suggested the airstrike involved UK-manufactured components, possibly a GBU-32, Mk-83, bomb delivered by an F-16 jet equipped with British systems. British defense giant BAE Systems supplies advanced missile launching kits and display systems for Israel's F-16s, which have played a central role in Gaza's bombardment. Human rights organizations have long warned about the UK's export of such components, but these warnings have largely been ignored by the British government. In September 2024, the UK finally suspended some F-16 component exports to Israel, citing a clear risk they could be used to violate international law. However, key exemptions remained, especially for F-35 fighter jet parts. The UK's involvement in arming Israel is not new. After Operation Cast Lead in 2009, British officials admitted UK-made components were used in Israeli F-16s during attacks on Gaza. Recent years have seen a surge in British arms exports to Israel, including thousands of munitions and high-tech components, even after public pledges to restrict such sales. Investigations revealed that over 8,000 munitions were exported from the UK to Israel between September 2024 and February 2025, despite new government policies claiming to halt such shipments. British intelligence support has also come under scrutiny. Reports indicate the UK provides daily surveillance flights and shares intelligence with Israel, potentially facilitating attacks in Gaza. The UK's military relationship with Israel extends to importing Israeli-developed weapons, such as smart shooter rifle sights and Hermes drones, both tested in Gaza's conflict zones. Critics argue that Gaza has become a testing ground for weapons later marketed as combat-proven and sold globally, raising deep ethical concerns. Legal experts warn the UK could be liable under international law if its arms or intelligence are used in war crimes or genocide. The British government has faced mounting pressure from MPs, human rights groups, and even former officials to suspend all arms exports to Israel. Despite partial suspensions, the UK High Court ruled in June 2025 that exports of F-35 parts to Israel remain lawful, further fueling debate. Environmental and humanitarian groups are alarmed by the scale of destruction in Gaza, with British-made weapons implicated in attacks on civilian infrastructure and aid workers. The United Nations and International Criminal Court are now investigating possible breaches of international law involving UK-supplied arms and intelligence. Public outrage has grown as more evidence emerges of British complicity in attacks that have killed and injured Palestinian civilians, including children and humanitarian staff. This story has ignited calls for a full public inquiry and a complete halt to UK arms exports that could be used in Gaza or other conflict zones. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Should the UK face legal action for its role in Gaza's tragedy?